Hi everyone, welcome back to Sandy's Cup of Tea with Mike. And we just got home. Today was a beautiful day in New York. It was how much? 55, 60 degrees?
It actually was like around 59.
Yep, 60 degrees. 59, 60 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful day. So Mike was able to go outside on the deck when he got home. He got home a little earlier today.
Yeah.
And make some food. Unfortunately, I wasn't home, so we can really tape it. But this, you know what this is? He made some chicken on the grill. Just some barbecue chicken. And then this is leftover rice that we had from in the fridge from what we made a couple days ago. So it was just regular leftover white rice. And he took it, and what did you do, huh?
Just cut up some veggies, some sweet peppers, some carrots, some onions,
and
put
some
it all together.
sausage as well.
Yeah, some sausage in the cupboard. I also
some of the canned sausage.
Yeah, so it's like
any
a quick,
sausage you want.
Quick fix.
And he put onions and stuff, right?
Onions, yeah.
And made like a little fried rice with it. Look at
Use
that.
a little soy sauce and the usual,
yeah. So when you guys have
spices.
leftover rice, white rice,
Don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
No.
You can take that same thing and make a meal. That's what we did tonight, okay?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, as I said, one day he'll show you what to do. But basically, you just take the white rice, cook the veggies in the pot.
Right, and then you take it right out of the fridge, let it thaw out while you're cooking. Just pour it right onto the veggies when it's done, and you just stir it up. Add whatever spices you want to add,
And make a meal.
And yeah, you make a meal out of it, right? Some soy sauce, the good stuff. Yeah.
So that's it. So that's what we're having today. It's much better. I mean, we love to buy food from outside as well. We enjoy the food from outside, but some days it's easy. You do a quick, easy meal, and you save some money too, because food outside could be very, very costly as well. So we enjoy it, and whenever we can. Okay. So today, while we're eating, I want to go over something with you guys, because I know that we always talk and we're always so excited when our kids are coming home. And I want to explain why we get so excited when our kids are coming home. And we talk about it for days. We get butterflies in our stomach. I have butterflies in my stomach. Do you have any? No?
No.
Wow. Because he's tougher than I am, I guess. Come on. But so, and it's not just my kids, the two girls. As I said, the two girls live in Albany, and Andrew lives we see Andrew more often because he lives
It's like a half hour
away from us. But the girls are my grandkids and my son-in-laws. They live in Albany, and
like an hour and 3/4.
like 2 hours. But
Well,
Jesse
yeah,
is
with
like
traffic
2.
and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jessica's even 15
Jessica's
further,
even further too.
Yeah.
So, and with COVID still around, and Jessica is pregnant, so we always have to try to like stay away from certain things and before we see them, that's what we've been doing. And so
Still
far
from
everybody,
the party crowd.
Yeah.
And,
so far everybody's been safe, knock on wood. But I want to explain why, because as I told everyone, our family is like the United Nations. They're mixed with everything. But Mike and I, we didn't have an easy life. We had a tough life growing up, but we lived and we learned from it. And we would do anything for our kids. We love our kids. That's the most precious thing we have is our kids. No money, no house, no items in our house or anything. It's our children, right? And we did the best we could for them. They're all grown now, and they live on their own, all 3 of them. But you know how some people say, marry your own kind and whatever? It doesn't work that way, because we never stop our kids from loving anyone. It's whoever they wanted, right, Mike?
Correct.
And we were very fortunate to get 2 great son-in-laws and a daughter-in-law to be. Andrew's engaged to Venona. They would have been married already, but because of COVID, it's holding everything back. But
you guys know how that goes, right?
yeah. But let me tell you something, and I want to explain why. I'm not going to tell you everything, but I'm going to give you one reason that stuck out to me and why I love them just like if they were my own kids. First, we'll start with Tiffany. She's so such a kind-hearted, or you guys met Tiffany. We have such a good relationship. She's such a kind-hearted person. She will do anything for us. And she's a good person and a good mom and a good wife as well. Jessica is my second daughter. Ever since
And we're not just saying this because of our kids, right? This is real stuff that we do.
Yeah. This is real. So a lot of you guys could probably know exactly what we're talking about, right? Because you have the same thing. So Jessica ever since she was little, she was a daddy's girl. Anywhere Mike was, she was always there. Even when she was little, if Mike sat down with a beer in his hand, she would
take it away.
She would try to, and she was how old? Like 2 years old?
2 years old.
She would try to take the beer away and take a sip of it. But you know, unfortunately, Mike caught it and we stopped her. And she's still a daddy's girl, right? And Andrew, well, Andrew is my son, my only son, and he is like the best ever. Andrew would call me, and not only Andrew, the girls also call me. We talk on the phone every day. We FaceTime with the grandkids every day, sometimes a few times to the day. Andrew makes sure that he calls me in the morning while I'm driving to work, and he would call me at night on Mike and make sure that everything is good.
Yeah, we get separate calls, yeah.
Yeah. So these are what my kids do, and they're all grown up, okay? And then with Casey, there was this one thing that stuck out to
Casey
me.
is
Casey's Tiffany's husband.
Right.
And a couple years ago, a few years back, when did I have my surgery?
About
10 years?
10 years ago, yeah.
Over 10 years probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, over a couple, was he married yet?
No, they were dating.
They were
engaged.
Engaged. They were engaged. They were engaged, and I had to have some surgery, some personal surgery done. And I needed a blood transfusion. And the minute Casey heard that, he was my blood type. He wasn't there on time to give me the blood. He started donating blood to the blood bank because, listen, everyone, if you can donate blood, because you would save a life, because my life was saved a few times with the blood that I got. Thank you to all the blood donors out there. So if you can donate blood, please do so, okay? You could save a life by doing that. And he started to donate blood from that, and I said to myself, wow, this is not even my son. He's just my son-in-law to be, and he did that for me. That's one thing that stuck with me. And then years after that, Mike needed some surgeries, a little heart procedure. And then after that, Jessica graduated. And I will never forget this. Chris is Jessica's husband. And we were sitting at the graduation, and you know those benches are very hard. And Chris came, I looked over, and Chris took his coat off, folded it in like two, four, like fold, where it could be a little more cushion.
Yeah.
And put it for Mike to sit on the coat, so he's not sitting on the hard bench. You remember that, huh?
Yeah, go Chris.
Yeah, so that stuck out to me, right? That's Chris. And Venona is not my daughter, but again, she is like my daughter, the same way.
This is Andrew's, our son's fiance.
Yeah. She lives here. They live a half hour, and this girl will do anything for us. She knows my daughters are not, they're far away. She will do anything for us that we need. If she's coming, if she's coming by, she will call to make sure that we ate. And if we tell her, yeah, we ate,
she'll bring something.
She'll still pick up some food,
yeah,
and bring it for us. And she'll never buy something for herself to eat and not, make sure that we have it. Make sure that Andrew, calls us. Make sure if Andrew can't call us, she'll call us, So these are the things these three kids, who is not even Indian, does for us. So how could we be against this? Like, as I said, so it's not like marrying your own works better for you. No, that's not true, guys. So that's with the kids. And
everybody deserves a chance, regardless of,
Yeah, what color. They could be white, black, green, yellow, blue. As long as they treat your kids and they treat each other well, that's number one. Then their parents, I have to give kudos to their parents as well, because Casey came from a very good family. His parents were just like us. Send their kids to school, make sure they got a good education. So to Casey's parents, 100%, they did a great job. And so did Chris' parents and Vanona's parents, and Vanona is very close to her mom and dad as well, so I see where that closeness with us comes in. Okay, so this is why we love our children. We absolutely love our kids. And one day I'm going to show you, like right now, all the certificates that's on the wall there. I'll show it to you guys. They're grown up and they have kids on their own.
Have your own place.
They have their own place. So Mike and I had needed to get, we needed a paint job because we've been here a long time and this is the first time we're going to be painting. But then COVID hit. So we told them, we said, when we paint, we're going to take down the certificate from college, because what we did every single time the kids did well, ever since they were little, we always rewarded them. No matter what little that we gave them, we always rewarded them to motivate them to do better. So when they were in college, we said to them, okay, let's see who does a good job. So you guys just go out there, give it your best, and bring the awards home for us, and we'll put it up on the wall. Even if they started, it was like a competitive thing.
It was like a battle, yeah.
It was like a battle. They started to try to outdo each other and they all did great. So we started putting the certificates up, the awards up on the wall, to the point where Mike couldn't climb the ladder anymore because it's almost up to the ceiling. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So we said to them, now that you guys have your own home, when we go to paint, we'll take it down and we'll give it to you so you can put it in your home. No, Mom, no. You shouldn't move that from there. You should leave it there. But I'm thinking, if we're going to paint, there's a lot of nail holes in that wall. If we're going to paint, we're not going to put that back up, right, hon?
No.
Because,
Too
much work and too much nails that's going to be in the wall again. So you guys comment below and tell me, should they take their certificates or should we put it back up on the wall? Okay, and whatever you guys say, we'll try to do. But I think they should take it. So this is why I wanted to explain to you guys.
By the way,
why
food is good. Food is good.
Yeah, why we get so excited when the kids are coming home, because we get excited when they're coming, but when they leave, we get very sad. Okay, because last year for Mike's birthday, they weren't able to come home because of COVID, and we wanted to make sure everyone was safe, and that was a very hard thing for us to do, right?
Yep.
So for this year, they're coming home for his birthday, which is Sunday, but they're coming home for the whole weekend. That's why we're so excited. So we wanted to explain. I know that you guys all have kids, some doesn't have kids, but if you don't have a good relationship with your kids, try to have a good relationship with your kids, because that's all we have control of, because those are your kids, they didn't ask to be born, you brought them into the world. And
take some responsibility.
Yeah, and the ones that do have a good relationship with their kids, you know exactly what we're talking about. Okay, life is too short. So you have to have some sort of a relationship with as I said, we grew up tough. I grew up tougher than Mike. Like, I had no real guidance. I had my grandmother there, but I grew up without mom and dad as well. But we tried to make the best out of it and not repeat the mistakes that they made, So we try to give our kids a better life. We work really hard. We're not wealthy. We work really hard for everything that we have. And then we go from there. So you can't go around life even when you're an adult and blame your parents. You have your own life. You have control over your life, right, Ann?
Yes.
So what you make, and that's the thing that we told our kids when
life
they
is
were,
what you make.
Mhm.
That's bottom line.
And that's what we told our kids when they started college. We actually, and Casey, they laugh at this all the time. We told them, we're giving you guys a chance to get a good education. Take your education, do well, and because everything that you do now, this affects your life in your future, because we're already where we are. So do well, and when you're all done with college, you can do you can drink, you can do your drugs, you can do whatever you want, but make sure you get a good education. And Casey actually laughs at this, because I really did tell them that, because I wanted to make sure that they understood. Another thing is, for the people who are out there and your kids are starting college, in our Indian family, none of the kids actually went away to college. And when we decided that we were going to send away, the kids wanted to go away to college, and we decided, okay, let's trust them and let's do this. We had a lot of lashback from everyone, right? That your kids are going to go away.
Well, people had opinions.
They had opinions that, no, your kids are going to go away and they're going to do drugs and they're going to drink and they're going to... Listen, we made up our mind and we trust our kids. We taught them good and we taught them bad, and we can't watch them 24 hours. So you have to give them a chance to grow and to do things for themselves, okay? And you know what? It's the best thing we ever did, because the kids, they learned responsibility. They saw how other kids were there and struggling and stuff.
They learn to appreciate stuff.
They learned to appreciate life and what they have, and they did really well. And you know what? They didn't do drugs and they didn't do alcohol and they didn't, they didn't go on the wrong part. They trusted themselves and they did the right thing. Yes, there's a few times we went up to Oswego, when they were in Oswego and Tiffany the first time. We went there and across the river there was a lot of noise, and I said to her, Tiffany, where's that noise coming from? And she said, oh yeah, Mom, it's the party, like they have the parties. I said, oh, have you ever been there? Oh yeah, Mom, we go to the party sometime, but we take the bus back. They don't drive or anything. So again, she didn't lie. We had an open relationship where they told us exactly what they did. And you know what? It's okay, because that's how they learn and they grow and they take responsibility for themselves. They see what's good and what's bad, and we're not controlling the situation. They're making these decisions on their own, okay? And they did really well, and I'm very proud of all my kids, my daughter-in-law to be, my 2 son-in-laws, and all the kids out there that's doing well. Good for you guys, okay? And all the parents, you also deserve to get some sort of recognition as well, because every good kid comes from a good home. All right, so we just wanted to let you guys know, this is the reason why we get so excited when our kids come home, because we absolutely love our children and forget about the kids, the grandchildren. Honey, you love your grandchildren?
Yeah, forget about the kids, like I said.
100%, right? When the kids come home with their grandchildren, we barely say hello to them when they walk through the door. The first thing we do, Mike runs out into the yard to grab the grandkids, and the first thing we do, take them in the room and try to have a one-on-one with them, and then we'll come out and kiss the kids and stuff, our kids, because you love your kids. But let me tell you guys, the ones that have grandkids, you know exactly what we're talking about. It's a different kind of love. All right, so I just wanted to explain this to you, everyone, and let you guys know this is why we get excited, and this is what life is for us, is our kids and our grandkids and how well they're doing and the love we have for each other, okay? Nothing is fake. We don't put on, this is how we are behind the scenes as well, right? We do things for each other, we love each other. All right, so that's about it. And we're going to have our dinner, and then we are going to get some things done.
Yeah.
Lots of preparing for them for when you come home for the weekend, because when it's Mike and myself alone, we do less groceries and all these things, but we have a lot of groceries and stuff to do, so it's a whole new world when they're coming home, right, hon?
Yeah.
Anything else you have to say?
No, that's good. They covered everything, so
Yeah, and we're giving you guys this lesson here because we want to be real with you, and I know there's a lot of you out there that have good relationships with your children. Some of you don't, and it could be for many different reasons, but try to mend it. Try to mend whatever relationship you have with your kids. If it's not good, try to mend it, okay?
don't wait for tomorrow.
Don't wait for tomorrow.
Do it
Life
now,
is
yeah.
too short. Do it now. And it's not just with your kids.
Everybody.
With the family,
Life in general,
yeah.
yeah.
Just mend it, and life in general, it's not even worth it. It's really not worth it, okay? So mend it if you can, and just live your life happy, live with a lot of joy in your life, and you'll see you'll live a long life, okay? All right, guys, so in the meantime, until our next video, we will say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Oops, okay, so I forgot to put this in, and I said goodbye to you, but hey, I could still put it in, as I said, all the bloopers and everything goes in. So you see the certificates on the wall? That's the ceiling right there. I don't think Mike could have climbed anymore up on this wall. There's no room.
As you can see, there was one spot there, but I refused to go up and do it.
Yeah, because it kind of got dangerous for us to
Yeah.
be doing. So this is all their certificates on the wall, right? Look at this. There's even a picture of when they were babies. They're not babies anymore. Not babies, but younger. And they think that after we paint, we should put all these nails again in the wall. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Look. This is a picture of when they were really little. So I think, oh, there's down there too. Look at those. And then, if that's not enough, look at this.
I'm gonna start using them as lawn ornaments next. There's
We
nowhere
have-
else to put it.
I know. So, all right, guys. So this is my problem, right? Yes, we did our job. They graduated. They have their family. They have their own homes. Don't you think these things deserve to be in their homes now? Because this is a lot of nails that or holes that we have to put in the wall again to put all these things back up, right? So comment below and let us know what you guys think we should do, so they can also see the comments and decide whether they want to take this in their own home or not. Okay, so this is it. All right, sorry I forgot to put it in, but I'm putting it now so you guys get to actually see it.
We
Okay,
call it the certificate section.
yeah, and this is only with their college and grad school. The other ones that they have, we had some in the garage, we had some downstairs, but you know, this is just from their college and their grad school. They try to outdo each other, these three kids. This Trinidad one, yes, I showed them that one. And Andrew, let me show you this one, because Andrew, my son, when he graduated, this is what his graduation hat looked like. True Trini, even though these kids are Americans, they're born here. But look, his hat was the color of the Trinidad flag. He was so proud. That's the other thing we always tell our kids. Always be proud of who you are. Never be somebody different. So they're very proud of who they are. And, you know, look at them when they were little. They're very proud of who they are, and they never hide it. They learn to appreciate it. They love their country, Trinidad, that we came from, you know, so they really learn to appreciate it. And then they have some of the karate. Yeah, they're born Americans, but they love and respect our culture, where we're from, and so on. Okay, so that's it. Don't forget, comment below. And guys, thank you guys so much again for always subscribing, sharing, and liking our videos. And until the next time, we'll see you. Okay,
Happy holidays.
yes, we'll speak to them before the holidays. Bye.